Hey, welcome to the show, Sonic Szilvi show today. Started a little bit late because we had some technical difficulties, but that's cool. So today I'm gonna hopefully have a guest eventually when the technical issues are solved. But I'm gonna just start with today's topic. I wanna talk more um, about the subconscious, about how we can um, make our lives easier and better, thinking about ways or doing ways how we can um, kind of trick our subconscious into improving ourselves and our days and our lives. So there's many things that we can do. So basically the way it works, we have about 88% is subconscious and 12% is our conscious thinking, logic, reasoning, and stuff like that. But most of the day when we do our things, our daily lives, we basically um, run on subconscious. Most of the stuff is just automatic. We don't even think about it. So the subconscious, therefore, is very, very powerful. How we live and react to other people, to ourselves, um, to situations and stuff like that. So it is super, super powerful. And so recently there there's a lot of stuff going on, like with people not tolerating each other, lots of negative stuff happening. And I think when we start understanding the subconscious, how powerful it is, and we help ourselves to react differently, then things get better, because being insulted, offended, being defensive, all these things are reactions, and if we learn to just be better at how we react at stuff, we can become better people, and we can be better people for other people around us, right? Co-workers, family, whatever. So and there's many ways to teach ourselves, or to try to reach the subconscious and reach the subconscious with desired outcome. So for example, one of the things we can do is a vision board, and I think most of you probably heard of the vision board. It's super cool. It's really fun to do too, and it's really easy, and it really helps, because you basically feeding your subconscious each time you look at your board. So what you can do, there's two ways to do this. Hey Tara, can you hear me?
Hey,
Hey.
I can
um,
hear you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. So my guest just appeared, and I already started the show. So I was thinking we should talk about how we can become better people by doing things for the subconscious. How we can learn to love ourselves much better, and then we can be better people for everybody else. In our surroundings, and kind of like talk about like tricks, what we can do to do that, because nowadays, as you know, what's happening in the world, it's like a lot of reactions going on, and I think the reactions happen just being offensive, insulted, defensive. These are
What
all
reactions are you
reactions.
talking about?
Excuse me.
What reactions are you talking about?
Well, like anything about like like people being offended by everything nowadays, and it's
Oh yeah,
like it starts because you have to be happy with yourself first, and
yeah.
when you literally um become a better person and work on yourself, then these reactions will resolve. You're not gonna react, because you are happy, you loving yourself, you confident. So there's no reason. You understand that not everybody is gonna like you, not everybody's gonna like your look, not everybody's gonna like your music or your book, what you're writing or what you say. It's absolutely so and I was thinking, like I wanted to like talk about a little bit how people can maybe like, you know, be better at it, to start loving themselves more, and then what goes in will come out.
Sorry,
What
why
do
are
you
you asking me? Why are
think?
you asking me? I don't get it.
I know you have, I know you have, we have a lot of common, and I know that that's how it works, right?
I'm probably the worst at loving myself. You could have picked someone easier.
Okay, no, but this is cool then, because then I can teach you here right now how you can also become better, and so let's do that. And I explained, and let's just do it this way. I'm explaining stuff, and you just ask me questions, okay? Let's do it that way. Okay, so one of the things that people can do, it's the vision board that I started talking about. It's super easy to do. You can do it on your computer,
All right, I'll give it a go. What with a
and you can,
paper?
yeah, write it down. So you can do it on your computer, or you can do it like literally like cutting out stuff. Yeah, there you go. You can cut out stuff from magazines. You can draw. You can write words. Anything that you would like to change about yourself or wish for yourself, because that literally talks into the subconscious. So what I did mine on the computer, so I have one. And so the first step is, what you do is you take a picture of yourself. So like I said, you can either cut it out and then just like glue everything on the board, or draw everything on the board. You can do both, and you should be in the center of your paper. That should be you. So a picture of you. Okay. And then what you do is you
Oh, where's my glasses?
you literally think about what you want to achieve. Okay, so for
What?
me, there's like, I have a bass guitar on that. Get better at the bass guitar. I have Swedish, learn Swedish. I have travel, and then I collected pictures, that has to do with travel, with money, with becoming a better bassist, and so it's really cool. It's actually a really fun project, and the cool thing is to, as you're searching for those things, and then you can also like write, for example, I want to see my family more. I want more love in my life. I want to be more just the words like generous, or whatever you want to do, right? So and it's really fun, and while you're doing that, you already thinking about that stuff. So it already goes into your subconscious as you're searching, because you literally focusing on that.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's
I know what I want. I know what I want for myself right now. I want to be able to every day I get up. I want to be able to like do exercise and
there
yeah,
you
three
that's
times a
really
week. I want to go. I want to be disciplined. I want to like. I keep waking up at like 5 a.m. at the moment, which is
yeah.
at first I thought it was terrible, but now I think it's thank you, darling. Um, yeah, cheers. But yeah, so I'm gonna get my discipline that I want to achieve is. Have you heard of Stephen Covey? Is it seven highly effective habits of successful people? Well, one of them is kind of like just saying, you know what, I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna do it, and you don't suffer from not exercising because you've got an excellent fit body, but I'm a little bit chubby chops.
Well, I haven't exercised either, so it's on my list too, because
It's the
the
lockdown, too much wine and not enough like walkies, going out, no gigs on stage, so a little bit like and giving up smoking. So
Mhm.
good.
So yeah,
But yeah,
that's pretty hard, and all that stuff that you just talked about, that can bring you in a very negative thinking, because there's obviously things that you want to change about yourself, and you're like unhappy because you just don't So
Because you're obese. I'm officially obese at the moment. Probably shouldn't say that on camera, but it's true. That's what the doctor was like. Oh yeah, you're obese. You're going to lose some weight now. And I was like, what? Really?
oh my goodness, I
Yeah.
wouldn't call you obese, but
No, but technically I am. So that's the way it is.
yeah.
Time
No,
to do some gigs and exercise. But the main thing is, it's like this lockdown has been really. It's been a year now. I don't know how long it's been for you because you've been traveling around the world doing your
yeah.
thing. I've been pretty much at home, and so has my partner. We've both been at home for a year, and all we've done is work and stayed at home. So you know, we're like that Sims game.
And it is hard to be disciplined. It is hard to be disciplined in this
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, and a
So
lot of people in that situation.
it is extremely hard, and for me it's the same. I mean, okay, I traveled the world, and I went out and I walked all over London. I was walking for hours and hours, and at least I'm doing that. But it's hard. I mean, I can't exercise here in the house. I really can't. It's like I need to see other people exercise. That motivates me. but
Yeah,
so that would be a good thing to put on your vision board. uh Put the result. Don't put like I need to exercise. Put their slim body, or fit body, or muscular body, or whatever you want, whatever, however you want to see yourself. Or even what you can do is, if you find a picture of yourself where you were happy with your body, put that on. Okay. So that way if you see a result. And then so once you did all that wishing, what you want to wish for. I have money on that too. I mean, I'm still waiting on that, winning the lottery. I literally put there winning the lottery. So it's,
oh,
you know, it takes a while too. But if I look at my vision board right now, most of the things is becoming reality, and it has taken a while. So it's not like an instant thing, but it puts you in a positive mindset, because you put it somewhere on your wall, somewhere where it's undisturbed, where it's just your space, maybe your closet or your bedroom. And then you walk by it, and then you look at it every day. And then basically your subconscious is being reminded on your goals, what you want to achieve. And that successful people, every super successful people have a list of goals.
yeah.
If you don't have goals, the subconscious, your soul, whatever, and the universe, they can't help you, because if you don't know what you want, how are you going to achieve your goals? And and it's like
Oh, our
it's like
internet
a cycle.
is so bad.
It's so it's a cycle, because
It is.
like, when that gets you in a bad mood, then you're not gonna love yourself, and then you're gonna project all that stuff out into the world. And then we have like all
I
kinds of unhappy.
probably have too many goals. I
Mhm.
have too many goals, Sylvie.
Yeah, so do I do,
Some
but that's
some
okay.
people say to me, some people like your person says to me, like, you know what, I'd just be happy with a fraction of what you do, but you're still not happy, are you? But I
Mm-mm.
am. I just have a lot, I just want to do a lot in this world. And I saw a really interesting word today. I've been watching this. Have you heard of Ertugrul?
Mm-mm.
Ertugrul, the Resurrection. It's on Netflix, and it's we're on the fourth series. It's really big in Turkey and the Middle East, and it's all about the history of their faith. And me and Segs have really got into watching it, and yeah, it's really good. I forgot why I told you that.
I forgot.
I think it's the white wine, but it's Sunday, so be Sunday, people, and don't worry about it. Main thing is, I'm here with my beautiful friend Szilvi. Last time I saw you was in London, wasn't it? And you're
Yep,
coming back.
I'm coming back. I can't wait. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Brexit Britain.
Yeah,
It'll be
I
all
can't
right.
believe it. Yeah, I'm
Nothing
sorry.
bad will happen, honest.
But here's the thing, to get back to the subconscious thing, guess what's on my vision board?
England.
Well, it wasn't that detailed, but it was Europe.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
globe on my vision board with Europe highlighted, okay? And I put the words there, the impossible is possible. And
Yeah.
look at it. Look what I'm doing now. I did the impossible. I just made it that I can work and live in the UK just in the last minute, literally.
Oh, you're lovely, and I hope you make it back here.
It
And
was
if
such a
not,
close
your
call.
show is here. And if you only came to London to get a show on Relax Radio, then job done.
Yeah, definitely an awesome start. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But that's on my vision board and many other things on the vision board. So and here's the thing, Tara. I want to do a lot of things too. We really have that
Yeah.
in common. I have a ton of things to do, but if you want something to happen fast to make you happier, you should focus on one or two things at a time. Because the
Yeah.
more you split it, the more you split that energy,
Yeah.
it's kind of like sharing internet with too many people. It slows down your internet connection. It's basically the same thing,
Yeah.
how it works. So, but I have tons of stuff on my vision board. But what you can do, you can literally just put one thing or two things on your vision board, or 20. It's really up to you. But the more you put, the longer it will take. I mean, for me, I did that vision board, I don't know, like 10 years ago or so. So it took me that long.
Okay. Wow, that's
Okay.
brilliant.
But it's happening. And whenever I look at the vision board, I'm thinking, hey, this is like I can check them off. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm on the way to do this. So it's super good. And then, of course, as a result, you're going to be a happier person. And then
Definitely.
there's the cycle. You're a happier person, and you are going to react less negatively to stuff, because you just okay with who you are, and you're becoming what you want to be, and you're doing what you want to do. But we have to take a break real quick.
Amen.
Commercials. Yeah, we have to take a break for commercials, and we'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Hey, welcome back. Terry and I
Szilvi.
are chatting about goals and how to make them happen faster, because positive thinking and thinking about stuff will put that in the subconscious, and will make it reality faster. And as you all know, successful people have that. All the mega successful and rich people have their goals set. So if you don't have any goals, you're not gonna get anywhere, literally. There's like no pathway to
Yeah.
do that. And so I talked about the vision board. So I think you should do this, Sarah, because I think it's really, really cool. It's
Yeah.
gonna put you also in a really good mindset and remind you. It's a constant reminder, and you're going to think about it, so it will eventually happen, and it's going to maybe even motivate you to do some exercise at home, even though that's really hard. I mean, like I said, I couldn't do it.
No,
You
I'm
know,
already like running 3 businesses and a few bands, and do you know what I mean? I think what it is more than discipline, because I'm a very disciplined person in many ways. I think it's about well-being for me anyway. It's
hmm
about remembering to take care of myself instead of everyone else all the time. So it's a balance. You have to be a giving person in this world, and an open person, and on all of these things. But you have to think of your own well-being. There's no point in having goals and dreams if you're always like draining yourself. And so the element of well-being is what I've been learning about. And what I love about goals is, I heard someone say a goal is a dream with a when by date. So if you have a dream, just write your dream and then write the date you want to achieve that dream by. And it's like, kind of beautiful, really. I don't know if
absolutely.
it works. I've never tried it, but I
Yeah.
know that obviously I have tried it, but I've not done it so literally. You got to
Yeah.
listen to your heart in your the brain in your heart. You got to listen to that in it.
Yeah, it does help. I mean, yeah, you should. So the way it works, the more detailed you are about what you want, the faster you can manifest that. And definitely, well-being is a good point because, um, yeah, if you're not good, healthy, happy
Mm,
about who you are, then it's like it's the foundation. You cannot put
definitely.
anything else on it. You're gonna have a house that's gonna like fall apart.
Well,
Because it's not.
I was in
Yeah.
like I'm in this kind of like training program that the London Mayor is paying for. And I was in this group with all these huge CEOs of all these big companies. And it was strange because I was like, I'm not happy because obviously when you do gigs, and even before we were locked down, you're really active. And now I'm being less active. I feel like, ugh. And all these CEOs and people of really important jobs, none of them even thought about their exercising or anything. And I think that's just a slippery slope into depression and death. Like, ooh. And I'm just feeling it, and I'm like, this is terrible. I don't want it. So
Yeah. Totally
today
agree.
I did exercise, and I loved it, and I feel happy. And I did a radio show, and now I'm with you. And
Yeah.
I had my vegan sausage and mash, and it was lovely.
Oh, nice. Absolutely cool. Yeah, I miss the
Red
food in.
wine gravy.
Yeah, I totally miss the food in London. I cannot wait. I just love the selections of vegan food. So yeah, everything, but yeah, it's health. Yeah, definitely. It's super important because
Your
you build.
health is your wealth. Your
Hmm?
health is your wealth. Your
Yeah,
health is your wealth. Forget your
definitely.
dreams. If you're not healthy, you can't enjoy. Oh gosh, and we've all got loved ones who are having a difficult time. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just remembering what is priority. And some people think riches is priority, or paying off their mortgage is priority, or whatever. But actually, just getting up and having time to exercise and work off that fatness around your heart and your belly, and just get off your bottom and get out and exercise. That's what most of Britain needs to hear today, and I know you want to hear it from me
Well,
whilst
yeah.
I drink 500 calories in one go.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God, yeah, I had some wine last night, so don't even remind me. I drank a lot of red wine yesterday, so I did red. So anyway, but but in London, people exercise a lot. I mean, I'm in the USA right now, as you know, And here, everybody
Yeah.
just drives their cars. That's all they do,
You
driving their
you got a,
cars.
you got a great figure. You have. How
Thank
do you
you.
keep it up?
Uh,
What's your secret?
what's my secret? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe jeans. I don't know, but like, um, I
Have
mean,
you
I
heard?
used to work out. I used to work out a lot before the whole lockdown. Before the gym, my gym closed
Yeah.
permanently. It's gone. My favorite
Oh
gym is
no.
gone. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But anyways, I'm moving, so who cares? So my next gym is gonna be in London. So can't wait to work out. So I did work out, but I just well, I don't eat a lot and I don't eat at night, really. I don't eat late unless I
Oh,
really
that's the
starve
secret.
myself. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I eat like because sometimes so I notice when my blood sugar gets low, I get like all weird. So and in that case I'm eating even if it's middle in the night. I'm like, okay, I need to have some carbs in me and because otherwise it's just not cool. So then I eat, but normally I don't do that. So normally I
Yeah.
try to eat just like one good healthy meal and then maybe like a smaller snack later on in the day and then that's it. And then I walk a lot and that's something what America doesn't really know. In London, I was surprised because I was like walking in London and I'm like, oh, I'm such a fit healthy person and everybody was jogging zooming by me and I'm like, oh, I'm like, maybe not.
Oh,
I
brilliant.
don't jog. I never seen that many joggers in my life as in London.
Yeah.
Everybody was jogging. I'm like, nobody's walking. We're just, and so I was like, oh wow, all these people are.
I heard jogging is bad for you anyway.
Well, maybe for your joints and stuff. So it really
Yeah.
depends on your health. Like especially I think if you overweight, it is probably better to lose weight first before you start running because it's probably gonna
Yeah.
be too much pressure on your joints. So yeah, so just do it slowly, but I think it's very important because I think just eating healthy puts me in a really good mindset. And I also believe, like, for example, as for how everybody is really really reactive nowadays. So it's like we have to be afraid to say a word and somebody is going to be insulted or offended or whatever. I think it's a reaction and we can help it by just becoming better and healthier, and we're not gonna react that much because we literally gonna erase the the negative in us.
Yeah.
When you're healthy, you're feeling better, the negative is gonna be erased so it can't come out. Like people can talk to me anything. They can tell me I'm ugly or I'm stupid or whatever. It doesn't really matter. And I'm not gonna be offended by it because why? It's like everybody has an opinion, everybody can say what they mean. It's okay. I know the world, not everybody is gonna like me, not everybody is gonna like as I said at the beginning, not everybody is gonna be okay with who you are or what you
Yeah.
do. And that's okay. And I think people should be just okay, be tolerant and okay with it. And I think the problem is that they're not happy with themselves, so they have to somehow lash out, and they're waiting just for a trigger, and then there's the possibility for them to lash out you know um and yeah, and it, as you said, it all starts with health. It all starts to
But
put
you're
these
right. I think what
things.
you say is accurate as well because like people that lash out if you're angry, if you keep getting angry, if you hang on to bitterness, all that stuff, it makes you sick, it makes you ill. And
Mhm.
I like to think that I don't hang on to like grudges and things. I just try and let go of everything and try and be happy and great gratitude, being grateful just to be alive every day. That's I think just being appreciative of little things, it goes a long way, doesn't it?
Yeah, like air, right? Like, oh, it's like, yeah, it's I was talking to one of my guests about it too. It's like I think it was Arna from Australia. We were talking about it that yeah, appreciation is very important, because people forget like the simplest things. They
Mm,
like most people like, oh, I don't have anything to be thankful for. And I'm like, what are you saying?
Crazy.
You got out of bed, you're breathing,
Yeah.
you have sunshine,
You got
that's already
arms, you got legs, you got eyes, you got ears, you got a
exactly.
brain.
Exactly. And yeah, appreciation too. And I think that's a very good thing too. Try to be appreciative. Maybe write down every day, not you, I'm talking to everybody now. Try to write down what you're really thankful for.
Mm.
Maybe make it like a little ritual every day. I'm thankful for this and this and this. And even if you first can think of something, once you start writing, it's gonna come to you. Oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
a good thing. That's a good thing. And that's gonna again eliminate all the bitterness, the sadness, and the negative stuff in you. And then you're gonna be a much better company for other people, because you're gonna realize that. And also, here's another thing: it's just realize, everybody, that we all have issues, we all have stuff we carry around, so just understand that like we all have bad days and good days and whatever, so be just more tolerant and empathize, I guess, with other people, and
Yeah.
that can make us much better and live much better together, and then not just blow up at everything, like you know um any triggers that's happening nowadays. Like it's just really crazy,
Yeah.
well, like when like
So how's life over there since you've got back? What's it like? How is everyone? How's the lockdown?
well, it's the restaurants are kind of open, you can sit in there, but not every table and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Of course, the mask thing still goes on. um yeah, but other than that, we don't have a curfew or anything, so.
Okay.
But
Apparently everything's going back to normal here in the UK from tomorrow. All the kids go back to school and some of the shops can open and yeah.
that's very great. That's super awesome. And that's also in my mind, like I put it in there, like yeah, um, let's get back to normal. So it's super good news. Here, I don't think it's gonna happen that fast. I
I
I
don't
don't
think it
think.
will happen here that fast. I think they're trying to make it. It's really it's all very confusing because the biggest thing is like the Pfizer jab. Uh, anyway, I won't bore you with all of that, but it's all very confusing. But one thing that we have managed to eradicate, which is good news, is flu. I think there's about 12 people in the whole world that have got flu or something
Yeah,
because of
yeah, that's definitely the good news. Well,
amazing.
we have to take another break real quick. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back.
Hey.
We are here talking about things like the subconscious, how we can make our lives better, how we can become cooler people and better people for everybody. So yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, the flu has been wiped out,
Yeah,
hopefully, or maybe, or I don't know.
12
At least,
people in the whole world have got flu.
yeah. So, we want things to get back to normal, and I'm super happy to hear that London is going back to normal. And honestly, I am for herd immunity. That's my thing. That's what I believe. And I know some of people don't believe that, but that's my opinion, my view on it. And I think it's cool. And I think life has to go back to normal because life is precious, and I don't think we should waste our time literally doing nothing and just suffering and being indoors, getting more unhealthy,
Yeah.
and miserable. Because and this is like, I mean, is that really a coincidence that this COVID thing is happening, and people are so mean to each other, reacting, lashing out on all levels? It's obviously connected, because
People have always been mean to each other.
yeah, I mean, that's kind of like
And
human nature in a way, but I
yeah.
think if people worked on themselves much more and becoming more aware of that, like, well, you can't make everybody happy. It just doesn't work, and you just have to deal with it. Like the other day,
Yeah.
I give you an example what happened to me. I'll give you an example. So somebody posted something about Lady Gaga in a Facebook group, right? And I said Lady Gag because I don't like her. And it was just funny. It was just hilarious. I thought I was really clever. And it's okay, I mean, I can say whatever I want to say. It's an artist, and obviously I'm not into her. And she has tons of fans, so she doesn't really need me. She doesn't need me to success. So it's like, oh
Yeah,
my God,
but she
Sylvia doesn't
hasn't
like
got
me.
you, Sylvie. Gaga hasn't got you, baby.
And it's
Her
like,
loss.
and she doesn't need me, obviously. But somebody got like totally offended by that. And it wasn't Lady Gaga. I mean, if Lady Gaga would have told me, okay, hey, Sylvia, what's up with that? That's not cool. I mean, okay, then I say, okay, she saw it as a personal attack or whatever. But it wasn't Lady Gaga who messaged me, but some guy who got totally offended by it and
Oh,
started
bless.
cussing me out
Oh, wow.
about it. Yeah. And I'm like, and I was just like smiling because I'm a happy person. And this is the thing, this is my reaction. I
Yeah.
didn't get into a fight with him or nothing. I was just like, I just said my opinion. It was just an opinion. You don't have to agree with me, whatever, go buy all her albums, whatever, do whatever you gotta do. That's cool. But it was just my opinion. But he cussed me out pretty badly, about it. And I think it's just not cool. And I think it happens because people just don't deal with their own issues, and then they just project something out, that they maybe don't even mean. I don't know. But it's
Yeah.
like,
No, I think you're right. I think like in my life I've been really naive and innocent. I didn't realize that I didn't realize how sneaky a lot of people were that were around me, and they had their own agenda. Everyone I met, I just thought love them with open arms, help them as much as I can, and you know, la 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 la. But not most people are not like that. They see you and they're like, ah ha ha, I want what she's got, and how can I get it, and da 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 da. And I don't work on. I don't work in that way. I don't make friends with people to get what I can out of them and make something out of myself out of what they have. And unfortunately, I met a lot of people like that, but I can't blame them. I was just naive, and I didn't
mhm,
even think about shit like that. Oops, sorry, but yeah, that's
yeah.
just. There's a statistic that says 20% of the whole world are givers and 80% are takers. So
Really?
if if you wanna, 20% is quite high, but if you want to change the world, if you want to make it a more balanced thing so that you look after your planet and the people are like, you know, balanced with their giving and their taking, how are you going to achieve that? Well, you're more likely to achieve it if you try and teach people from like birth, from school. Do you know what I mean? When
Mhm.
when kids go to school, they just teach the kids how to uh, be in the system that they're growing up in. They don't
Mhm.
teach them how to uh, go inside into their own heart and mind to work out who they really are, or they don't develop any any gifts that humankind have. They just
Mhm.
educate the kid how to be when they grow up in the society that they're born in. So
Mhm.
I think when we're not developing humankind like it was truly meant to be, then you know we're just going to get a lot of weeds and things amongst all the plants.
Right.
I
Right.
don't know.
Totally, like self-discovery. That's what's missing. That's what you're talking about, self-discovery.
Self-discovery from childhood. Our
Mm-hmm.
children should learn that when they go to school. That's what their schooling should be all about.
Mm-hmm. Right.
as
Not
a
just
as opposed to like, you know, this is school and then you go to this school and then you learn this and you do that lesson and you do that, and you know, is that
mhm.
really what life is all about?
Yeah.
As our capitalist system, you know, crumbles, some people are questioning that.
Mm-hmm. And
But if
especially
you
also
look,
like conditioning, like, well, this is
yeah,
how it is. This is how you're supposed to think. This
yeah,
is what was, and yeah, and there's absolutely no room for self-discovery when you can actually like, dig into yourself, and it should be encouraged also. Like,
it should
like children should be like, yeah, you can do and become anything you want, and that's
definitely.
like totally like a forgotten thing, it's
It
yeah.
is. I mean, I wish I went to a school like that when I was a kid. I bet, you know, things would have worked out a bit better.
Yeah. Oh, that's a whole
But for
other show. Don't get
everyone.
me started on school. Don't get me started on school. That's like
But
really.
already in Mexico, about 5-10 years ago, I heard this, maybe 7, but they were teaching kids in Mexico how to meditate, and
Mm-hmm.
meditation has been proven to like fix a lot of illnesses. And you could probably do a whole show just on the benefits of that. But you know, to teach a child how to meditate, that's like giving them access to a secret weapon that they'll
Mm-hmm.
have forever.
Yeah, and then healthy food or gardening. There's also countries who have gardening classes, which is really cool.
Wow,
And
that would be good.
yeah, and stuff like that. It would be definitely, like finding more the roots who we are and not like becoming some robots and stuff like that, But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing, but that's absolutely true, So we have 6 more minutes, 5 more minutes now from
Yeah,
the
I
show.
just seen the time. It's gone really
Yeah,
fast.
I know it goes by way too fast. So, but
Are you
just to,
enjoying your shows?
excuse me?
Are you enjoying your shows?
Yeah, it's fun. It's super fun to connect with people, to do this, when they're far away. And,
Yeah.
it's all the people who I talk to so far are somewhere else in a different city, different country, different
And
continent.
how do people tune into your radio show? What must they do? How do they tune into this?
Oh, this is like, so this is on YouTube, Relax Radio, or on Facebook, So yeah, and they need to follow. They need to
Every
follow, and then
Sunday? Every Sunday are you on?
every Sunday, yeah, 10 p.m. London time.
Great.
So let me just recap because we have to finish up. So let's recap what we kind of just scratched the surface of talking about. So, like meditation, self discovery, vision board will connect you also positive thinking and talking will
Well-being.
make you will totally get rid of the negativity in you, and therefore you're gonna be a better human to other people. You're gonna be more likable to yourself and to others. And also affirmations. I wanted to mention real quick
Yeah.
that you just say some good stuff about you, and that will put you in this energy, and you will discover that you will not be triggered as much, or that you can deal with it better, easier, and then we talked about health, that's like the main foundation. Be healthy, try to do something good. Right now it's hard, I know, and we both cannot work out at home. We just can't do it. We need to be somewhere. But you in London, go for a walk. Here in America too, just people don't drive. Just get out of the car and go for a
Yeah.
nice walk. It is exercise. It's maybe not as uh, fast as when you like doing some hardcore aerobics, but a walk is still exercise, and it will
It's
still
good.
get you healthier and better, and in a positive mood, in a positive mindset. So you're gonna be much better. So that's pretty much what we were talking about. It's always the 1 hour goes by way too fast. It's like
It
always like
goes way too fast.
it feels like we're just starting to get into the conversation.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
it's over. But
Oh,
I think these are good ideas though. When people haven't heard of those, then
yeah.
they can look it up and start
It's
doing
cool.
something good. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So
Oh, it's been lovely to see you again.
super cool, and I cannot wait to be there finally. And then I'm definitely gonna go to that show that you guys having in
Oh,
November.
yeah, in November. The
Yeah.
UK Subs in Bristol.
Yeah. You can. I'm tagging along, so just
I
so
know
you
you
know.
are. I'm going to put you in my little handbag.
That's right. That's where I'm gonna be.
You can do you you can do some like interviews while you're there.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be
Yeah, you
super
might
fun.
as well.
Yeah, yeah. So, and anyways, everybody, sorry we ran out of time. And if you
Thank
have
you
any,
for inviting me.
yeah, thanks for coming. It was super cool.
Yeah.
Too fast, but I talk to you soon, and I
I'll see you
talk to
again,
everybody
baby.
later. Bye.
Bye bye.